Marquette Subaru. Lease a 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium for $331 a month, or get 2.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2025 Subaru Outback models. Fox Marquette Subaru. Experience the difference.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, Vladimir Putin arrives in the U.S. for a high-stakes meeting with President Trump. We'll have the latest from Washington, D.C. Plus, radon is a hidden danger that could be lurking in your home, but help is now closer than ever for Upper Peninsula residents. We'll have the details. And 20 new officers graduate from NMU's Police Academy. We'll check out today's ceremony. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Dakota, good evening. It's been a pretty warm day out there. Can we expect that to continue?
Well, yes, it has been a pretty warm day. Temperatures were into the 80s today, and we're going to cool things off a little bit as we head into this weekend. Let's get you a live look outside at our Skycam over downtown Marquette. You can see we're looking pretty good. We do have some showers and thunderstorms that's going to move on through here tonight. Here's a look at your night planner. Temperatures into the lower 70s, so it will be a little bit steamy and humid. We'll talk about those shower and thunderstorm chances. Plus, could we see a little bit more wildfire smoke surging in? Those complete details and full weather coming up in just a few.
Dakota, thank you very much. Eyes from across the globe are on Anchorage, Alaska at this hour, watching the outcome of the historic high-stakes summit between President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. The two leaders meeting face-to-face just after 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon reports on today's developments.
While aboard Air Force One en route to Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, President Donald Trump speaking to reporters ahead of what is perhaps one of the most significant foreign policy goals during his time in office.
I want to see a ceasefire rapidly. I don't know if it's going to be today, but I'm not going to be happy if it's not today.
President Trump meeting face-to-face with President Putin Friday around noon local time. It's the first time a U.S. president has met with Putin since Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
We're going to find out where everybody stands, and I'll know within the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, like we tend to find out whether or not we're going to have a good meeting or a bad meeting. And if it's a bad meeting, it'll end very quickly. And if it's a good meeting, we're going to end up getting peace in the pretty near future.
Depending on Friday's summit, a second meeting could follow, one that could include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and other European leaders. In recent days, however, President Zelensky has warned that Russia is showing no signs of scaling back.
Some experts believe the only way for true permanent peace in Ukraine is to do something that Moscow has long opposed.
I believe that what's necessary is for some type of NATO or EU guarantee. I don't think Putin's going to attack NATO, and I'm very confident he would not attack Ukraine if there is a NATO guarantee. And that's what we need. We need peace, not just for 3 months or 6 months, but peace for 40 years. That's what's needed.
Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WZMQ 19 News.
2 new certified radon contractors are bringing the total to 5 across the Upper Peninsula, the most the UP has ever had. The Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy says the additions followed a training course held in Marquette last September. Before then, only 3 certified contractors were available across the entire region. Radon is a radioactive gas that can seep into homes from the ground, and long-term exposure can increase the risk of lung cancer.
This is not a short-term issue, it's a long-term exposure issue. And we encourage our residents statewide to test their homes for this gas so they know what the radon levels are in their home.
Do-it-yourself test kits are available at many local health departments. You can also find a list of certified contractors at michigan.gov/radon. The NMU Police Department is congratulating its class of 2025. The Northern Michigan University Public Safety Institute held its graduation ceremony for the class today. A total of 20. All of them are graduating with jobs throughout the Upper Peninsula. They went through 16 weeks of mental and physical training. The NMU program actually exceeds the required hours by the state of Michigan. This program has trained almost all the law enforcement officers in the UP. First warning weather forecast is after the break, plus robots, teamwork, and a race against the clock. Students from across the UP are showing off their skills at the UP State Fair. And later, we check back in with the Upper Goddess. Lori's back in the kitchen working with more zucchini. We'll see what she's whipping up this time. We're back in 2 minutes.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now at Fox Marquette Ford. Get 0% APR for 48 months with $0 down and 0 payments for 90 days on the 2025 F-150. The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now at Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
CBS presents the MTV Video Music Awards. Live CBS September 7th. For one night only, celebrate the artists that lit up the world this year. Nominees include Ariana Grande, Ed Sheeran, Lady Gaga, Lenny Kravitz, Morgan Wallen, Sabrina Carpenter, and The Weeknd. Vote for your favorites now at vote.mtv.com and find out who will win during the live TV event of the year. CBS presents the MTV Video Music Awards. Sunday, September 7th, live on CBS and Paramount+.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now at Fox Marquette Ford. Get 0% APR for 48 months with $0 down and 0 payments for 90 days on the 2025 F-150. The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now at Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's anniversary sale. 48 years here in Marquette County. We opened our doors in 1977. A lot of furniture stores have come and gone since, but we're still here bringing you quality furniture, mattresses, and service at the lowest price. One location, but 2 stores to shop. We give you the largest selection of name brand furniture and mattresses in the UP. Everything's on sale for this special event. Furniture from Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Lazy Boy. And mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Serta, and Sealy. Shop Shunks today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back, everybody. Kelly has the night off. I'm Dakota Hunter. Thanks for joining us here tonight. 86 was our high temp for today, close to that record of 89, but whoa, boy, definitely a steamy and muggy one out there. The good news is we are going to drop these temperatures back into more seasonal levels as we head into this weekend and this upcoming week, so it won't be quite as steamy. Doppler Max tracking some showers out here to the west of Marquette. Don't see any lightning within this so far, but don't be shocked if you hear a rumble of thunder just to the north of Covington here as all this moves to the east at about 20-25 miles per hour. Don't really expect any severe issues out of that as it moves closer to Marquette and out towards the eastern half of the UP. Better severe weather is down here to the south. You see those that pink box, that is a severe thunderstorm watch, and of course the orange polygons are severe thunderstorm warnings further down to our south. But as we head into this weekend, we could be dealing with a little bit more wildfire smoke coming in. There's a couple of new wildfires up here into northern Canada, just to the north of Yellowknife here, dealing with some wildfires here. And with the wind shifting more out of the north again as we head into this weekend, that could lead to maybe another swath of wildfire smoke coming in. There you see it here as we head into Saturday morning. But air quality shouldn't be too bad. Most of this should remain in the upper levels of the atmosphere, but if you're overly sensitive, you'll definitely want to take it a little easy through this weekend. But any rain that we see as we work into Saturday morning will help wash a lot of that away, and I don't think we'll deal with too much as we head into Sunday. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has the southern half of the UP under a marginal risk. That's the darker green here. That is a level 1 out of 5. And if any storms become strong to severe overnight into Saturday morning, the main issue would be damaging winds. But that UV index is going to be going back up to high to very high as we head into next week. So you know the deal, SPF 30 or higher and reapply often. Now the rain outlook does go up a little bit as we head into Saturday, but then we'll drop it back down as we head into Sunday and next week. Here is a look at First Warning Weather Futurecast, and you can see those showers and thunderstorms moving through as we head into tomorrow morning. Again, mainly down to the south of Marquette. That's where we'll see the better chance for storms as we work into tomorrow morning. Then clearing takes over, a really nice afternoon, and then Sunday looking like a great day. Lots of sunshine for us and temperatures much more comfortable. Let's get into the next 7 days and talk about where things are going. So 72 tomorrow, 66 on Sunday, a few scattered showers Monday and Tuesday, but then look at the temperatures getting back close to 80 as we head towards Thursday.
Dakota, thanks again. We're in the last few days of the UP State Fair, but there's still plenty to see and do throughout the weekend. Our Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons joins us now to tell us about one of the most unique exhibits.
Kevin, robotic students from across the Upper Peninsula are competing in this year's Robot Fair Play. I spoke with a couple of them about how much work it took to get here this week and what they've learned from the experience. Each year, these robotics teams face a different design and skill challenge. This year's game is ocean themed.
We have a reef with like metal pegs, and you've got to take what are called corals, which are just PVC pipes. You take them on and off. You take these big rubber balls, which they call algae, and you can put them up into this really high net. So you need like a high elevator. There is also an aspect of having your robot lift itself off the ground from a really low-hanging metal cage.
These teams crafted and programmed their robots during the school year.
You have about 6 to 7 weeks to build your robot. 1 week I had 15 hours. You have to manage your grades on top of everything else. It is very, very grueling. You do lose a lot of sleep, but hey, it's all worth it in the end.
They started by drawing up plans, determining what part of the game they want to focus on, designing the robot, and creating prototypes. They say some aspects may seem easy, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes to make them happen.
When you want a motor to just go to a specific point, for example, like you want to lift your arm up, it's not as simple as saying, hey motor, go up. There's a ton that goes into it, like fighting gravity and friction and all sorts of different factors.
With students continually graduating from school robotics programs, these teams urge new people to join to see what they can accomplish and what kind of friendships they can make.
As we say, this isn't just robots. It's a full community. You are with your team so much to the point where you're family, you know? You meet so many people like you at these competitions, and it's just amazing.
And for the younger kids, there are first LEGO League robotics activities at the DNR Pocket Park. We'll have details on that, plus show times for the robotics demonstrations at WZMQ19.com. Kevin.
Thank you, Lily. WZMQ 19 is a proud reserve champion sponsor of the UP State Fair, and a nationally known food artist has brought her talents there for another year. All week long, the Cheese Lady has been carving a one-of-a-kind sculpture for the United Dairy Farmers of Michigan. She started with 1,600 pounds of cheese, keeping the Miracle of Life Pavilion dairy cooler at about 48 degrees while she works inside. She says it's a good arm workout and a creative way to encourage fairgoers to enjoy dairy products.
You can see my theme here is milk means energy. So I have jumping kids and jumping cows, and they're all celebrating the good food nutrition of dairy products here in Michigan. Besides, they taste great, they're great nutrition.
The Cheese Lady has officially finished the sculpture, and you can see the completed piece now through Sunday. Coming up next, it's all about pasties in Calumet this weekend. We're talking with one chef hoping to be recognized for her version of the UP staple. We'll be right back.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
At Big Valley Ford in Ewan, we're more than just a dealership. We're your hometown partner in finding the perfect ride. With a huge selection of high-quality vehicles, there's something here for every lifestyle and every budget. Looking for value? We've got one of the largest selections of pre-owned Ford trucks in the UP, all in excellent condition and low miles, along with a huge selection of new Broncos and trucks all ready to roll. Experience the Big Valley difference at Big Valley Ford in Ewan.
Welcome to Big Pool, where we know you by name. From our mouth-watering burgers to our affordable breakfast and dinner buffets, we've got you covered morning, noon, and night. Enjoy Big Boy's fantastic meals at home with our best to-go curbside pickup. And for office parties or events, Big Boy is the area's go-to for the best catering service. So when you want clean, affordable, convenient, and delicious, you know the answer is Big Boy, where we know you by name.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end-of-summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Go long! Yes! Time right! Manny drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's burning.
Now you can get 1.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tundra or $3,000 customer cash. Or lease this well-equipped Tundra for $419 a month.
Come in today.
Great job, rookie.
Toyota, let's go places.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. While the big day isn't until tomorrow, Pasty Fest has returned to Calumet. Many are getting prepared for Saturday. Our own John Truitt is standing by to introduce us to one of them. Hey, John.
Hi, Kevin. We're here in Laurium, Michigan, where Julie Sprenger is cooking her pasty, her entry into tomorrow's. The first category is home-baked pasties, and we are in her home, and she's making a pasty, and it's a little different from normal pasties. Julie, what are you making?
Well, we're going to make a chicken samosa pasty. So we're going to have an Indian influence.
Okay. Are any of the traditionalists that live around here, are they circling or coming at here with flames and pitchforks?
They might not be real keen on this, but we thought we'd jazz it up a little bit, do something a little different.
Right, and you've made this before. How was it received?
Loved it. Callie and I, this is my sister, she's my sous chef, but her and I discovered samosas many years ago, and a few years ago she was up and we were talking about putting Indian spice in pasties, and then we were like, well, let's try it. And then she is modified and added chicken, and so she's actually perfected the recipe, and I said, come on, Callie, let's do this tomorrow.
Well, coming up at 11, I'm going to have an interview with the head of the Cornish Heritage Association, and these pasties, not these, but pasties in general, came from Cornwall, not Finland, and a lot of people make that confuse the two. What is your favorite type of traditional pasty?
Oh, do you want me to name a location or the type?
You can name anything.
My favorite in Laurium or in Calumet area is East Fork pasty. I think they do an amazing traditional pasty. But, you know, there's so many experts in this area, so, you know, we could name about 20 that I think are marvelous, but that's top on my list.
All right. Biggest question in pasty land, rutabaga or no rutabaga?
Ooh, rutabaga. I have to say rutabaga.
Okay. And here's one that's completely wrong, I think. Ketchup or gravy?
Well, if it's a good pasty, you don't need either.
Bingo. Yeah. Well, thank you, Julie, and good luck with your entry.
Well,
Samosa, Indian spiced pasty. We'll see if it passes muster tomorrow.
And we'll try to save it
Yeah.
for you.
Okay. One of the things that I learned today, I was talking to the Cornish Heritage Society, and a lot of things about the pasty are unique to it. The ingredients, potatoes, rutabagas, those are root vegetables that are grown in this area because the soil is so poor. So a lot of root vegetables go into a lot of the dishes up here, and potatoes and rutabaga go into the traditional pasty along with onions, salt and pepper, and that's about it. They're dry ingredients, so the miners could bring them inside a pocket, inside their jacket, into the mine, and enjoy them a little bit later around lunchtime. they didn't use ketchup and they didn't use gravy. They had to keep them dry, and that's why those ingredients are important. Another thing I learned was the crimp around the edges of a pasty are not just decorative. They were used for the miners to grip the pasty and use it as a handle, because a lot of times the miners were working with poisonous materials. Their hands were dirty. Some of them were working with dynamite or arsenic. So the crimp is actually a handle. That'll do it. We're going to stick around and see how the samosa pasties turn out. But that's it for us in Laurium. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, John, thank you very much. Yeah, let me know how they turn out, John, and thank you very much for all those fun facts. Mike Ludlam has your sports headlines when we come back. He stops by Negaunee to see how their football team is preparing for the upcoming season. And the University of Michigan receives their punishment for sign stealing during their national championship run. We'll have the details when we come back.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at Fox Marquette Subaru, lease a 2025 Subaru Outback Premium for $393 a month, or get 1.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2025 Subaru Outback models. Fox Marquette Subaru, experience the difference.
When everything's on the line, real heroes rise to the occasion. Or die trying.
We're firefighters. We're gonna find a way to get you out of here.
We take the hits together.
We're on the same team.
I'm right here with you, no matter what.
I would never leave you hanging in the deep end.
This place is a way of giving you new family.
Fire Country returns Friday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week. Catch up now on Paramount Plus.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at Fox Marquette Subaru, lease a 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium for $331 a month, or get 2.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2025 Subaru Outback models. Fox Marquette Subaru, experience the difference.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
The Window Store Home Improvement Center is your clear choice for quality products and expert installation. We have a thorough and seamless process, start to finish. From the moment you meet our friendly staff, you'll be amazed by their attention to detail. Our team of experienced professionals take pride in their work, and with our 2-year warranty on all installations, you'll have peace of mind knowing your investment is protected. Plus, we service the entire Upper Peninsula. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The Negaunee varsity football team has a new man in charge for the first time in 25 seasons. Jeff Nemi has been with the program for 15 years, including defensive coordinator for the past 4 campaigns. Nemi graduated from Negaunee in 1997. Former coach Paul Jacobson graduated from Negaunee in 1987. Before that, UP Sports Hall of Famer Dick Koski was the bench boss for 30 seasons at Negaunee. The Miners were 6-4 last season with a first-round playoff loss at Boyne City. The Miners' philosophy will not change very much, if at all. Nemi is pleased with the way the senior class is helping make the transition as easy as possible.
Days in now, and they're used to the tempo. We're trying to be as fast as we can be, but there's a lot of similarities, and a lot of these guys are used to me. The seniors have been fabulous. We've been really, really efficient getting in and out of drills, going from spot to spot. So it's been pretty good so far.
We're still going to run the ball, run heavy, good up front, be physical.
A lot of the same defensive formations. We're putting a couple new things in there, but all around the same I formation, running the same option offense. A lot of power, hard-nosed Negaunee football. As we talk about all the time, the grit, the determination, all the same fast-paced offense. Really a lot like Jake, but just feels great to be out here.
Negaunee will have a new quarterback this season. Kyle Waterman will be the signal caller. He replaces 3-year starter Ty Jacobson, who graduated and has joined the Green Knights at St. Norbert College. Negaunee hosts Marquette to open the season Thursday, August 28th. The University of Michigan's football program has been fined big time by the NCAA following a sign-stealing scandal. The Wolverines received a multi-million-dollar penalty due to what the NCAA called an impermissible scouting scheme. Head coach Sharon Moore was also suspended as part of the scandal involving former Michigan staffer Connor Stalions. The NCAA said Stalions ran the scheme under then head coach Jim Harbaugh. The former staffer allegedly arranged for people to conduct off-campus, in-person scouting of Michigan's future regular season opponents. The alleged network was known as, believe it or not, KGB. As for Harbaugh, he's currently the head coach of the NFL's Los Angeles Chargers. Kevin, let's send it back over to you.
Mike, thank you very much. Lori still has some zucchini left over from last week's cupcakes. Let's see what the Upper Goddess is preparing this time.
Hey, Dean, we're making your favorite, zucchini relish.
Yep.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grind up 10 cups of zucchini, 4 cups of onions, and you're going to put 5 tablespoons of canning salt in that and let it sit overnight. Now, the main thing you have to do when you're done with that is you put it in a strainer, kind of rinse it off with water. And what I do, if you want to show this here, I put a strip of the zucchini mixture and I kind of go like this and I twist this rag. You have to twist the excess liquid out of this, okay? Now look at how gorgeous this looks. This is our favorite, Nadine.
That's pretty good.
Now this only isn't just for hot dogs, hamburgers and that, but I put it in deviled eggs. Oh, egg salad, it's so good. So now this, you also add 7 to 8 hot banana peppers and 1 like red pepper, like a green pepper. And depending on how hot it is, I could put 12 hot banana peppers, Aideen, because we would like it really spicy. So you're gonna simmer this mixture for 30 minutes, and then you're gonna add a paste that's made out of celery seed, turmeric, and ground mustard, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. But I will have this recipe on the Upper Goddess Facebook page, okay? So it'll tell you everything to do. So when you're filling your jars, and this, you only get like, maybe like 6 pints out of this. So you want to leave like a 1/2 inch of space. And I kind of stick this wooden chopstick thing in here to get some of the air out. And now you're going to take toweling and you want to make sure your rim is clean. And I heat up my lids. And when you put the ring on, you just want to do like that. And you're going to hot water bath this for 15 minutes. And then it's going to look like this. I already did a batch. These are all sealed. And this is just such a great recipe. And this is the first batch I made. It's so sweet and spicy. It's so good. Give it a try. Keep smiling.
Stay tuned. Final look at weather after this.
From now through August at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2026 Equinox Active all-wheel drive for $429 a month for 36 months with $1,500 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
Here I am, field trip chaperone.
Before preventing migraine with Qulipta, it was hard keeping plans.
And look at me now.
You'll never truly forget migraine, but Qulipta reduces attacks, making more zero migraine days possible.
Don't take if allergic. Stop taking and get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash. Tell your doctor about increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save. Qulipta, the forget you get migraine medicine.
The all-new CBS Evening News. Not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. See the greatest names and the greatest games in all sports. Top 10 miracle finishes, top 10 comebacks. The 10 greatest women in sports. Want to see who's number one? Watch all the way to the end of the show. Sports fans love it, and you will too. That's the short list, counting down the top 10 of everything in sports. Only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
The UP is a great place, but sometimes the weather changes quickly. You'll always be ready with the WZMQ 19 mobile app. Available free right now from the App Store. Your local weather power tool from WZMQ 19.
From now through August at Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Lease a 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT2 FL Crew Cab. Four-wheel drive for $419 a month for 36 months with $1,000 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Experience the difference.
Showers and thunderstorms coming on close to Marquette here. You see them here back off to our west. Some heavy rain is going to be likely as this moves in within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Expect some heavy rain, maybe some brief gusty winds and even a rumble of thunder. Lows tonight will dip off into the lower 70s across much of the UP with the exception of Iron River, maybe down to about 69. But we shake loose the heat and humidity as we head towards the weekend, but temperatures rebound as we head towards next week.
Thanks, Dakota, and we'll see you all again later tonight.